In today's video, I'm going to do part 3 of signs you won't get the job. So you're interviewing, you're a candidate, you're wondering, did it go well, did it not go well, are they gonna hire me, are they not gonna hire me? It can be hard to decipher the messages. But in today's video, I'm going to give you 6 more ways you can identify that they're not gonna move forward with you and you're not gonna get the job. Let's go. Now, sometimes it's right in front of you. It's clear, it's simple as day. If they say to you, wow, you seem overqualified, or you seem like you're not quite ready for this role, or a bit underqualified, that right there is a pretty significant sign. I can tell you, I've interviewed tens of thousands of people, and I have never once said to somebody I really wanted to move forward with, you were overqualified, or you were underqualified. I don't even say you're appropriately qualified. I don't say anything like that. I move them forward. But if they ever mention to you, you seem overqualified for this role, or this role seems like you're a little bit underqualified for it, that is a pretty significant sign that you're not going to be moving forward. Similar to the last one, sometimes it is straightforward and they hit you between the eyes with it. If they ever point out misalignments between the role's requirements and your experience, that is not a good sign, right? So they go, you know what, it seems like you've only been in this industry for about 2 years, and you know, in our job description, we were looking for somebody who's been in this industry for about 5 now. Just them pointing that out, that is not a positive sign, unless they follow it up with something like, but you have this experience, which would be a bonus, and I think that would offset the lack of experience or something like that, right? But you get what I'm saying. If they go through and they are pointing out misalignments between your background, the job description, what you have, what the hiring manager wants, if they do that, that is not a good sign. It is probably a pretty strong indicator that you will not get the job. You ever reach the end of an interview and you go, hey, do you mind if I see the facility a little bit? Can I go on a little bit of a tour? Most of the time they go, yeah, and they show you around like a little bit, right? Maybe they don't do a full tour, but they take you around, maybe show you, some of the place you might be working, maybe the break room, etc. If they say, no, can't do that, that's a sign that you probably won't get the job. I have given tours, I have been on tours, and I have been told no. And when I've been told no, I didn't get that job. And I can tell you as someone who works in talent acquisition, if you are truly interested in a candidate and they are on site and they ask you to see some of the, you're gladly gonna do it because you want them to be interested, you want them to be motivated, and you want them to have no questions, right? You want them to kind of get and go, yeah, I can see myself in this place, walking around, seeing the facilities. If you have nothing to hide as an employer, that is a great strategy to allow candidates to envision themselves in your environment. And if you're not willing to do that, you're probably not willing to hire them. This next one's pretty straightforward. You reach out to them, right? And it's polite and it's not right away, right? You give them a little bit of time and they just never respond. You reach out to the recruiter, hey Ben, it's been a week, haven't heard from you guys. I'm still very interested in the role. Are you able to give me an update on what I can expect next? And it's crickets. When that happens, you're probably not gonna get the role. Recruiters, hiring managers, HR people, we all don't do the best job sometimes of following up with a candidate, right? But if it's been a little bit, a couple days, a week, and they reach out to me and I am interested in that candidate, I tell you what I'm not gonna do. I am not going to ignore them. If you reach out and they never respond, well, that's a sign you won't get the job. This one's similar, but slightly different. A lot of times at the end of an interview, what you're going to get is a timeline. What can you expect? They'll say, Ben, we've got an interview or 2 left to do, but I'm gonna reach out to you within the next week. So if you don't hear from me, ping me and I'll reach right back out. And it's been a week and they don't reach out to you. If they set pretty clear guidelines of when you can expect to hear to them, and then they don't adhere to it, right? They say, you can hear from me here, but they don't do it. It probably means they're not going to move forward with you and they're not interested in you as a candidate. Again, I don't think in recruitment, in talent acquisition, in general, we do an amazing job at this. But generally speaking, if they say they're gonna do something and then they don't do it, not a good sign. Lastly, have you ever been in a conversation and it's going well and then it just abruptly ends? It's over, done immediately. It wasn't like you segued into the conversation ending. It wasn't like a whole bunch of, we're almost over, and then it's done. It's just all of a sudden, bam. The same goes for interviews, right? That conversation probably didn't end well. Same with interviews. If you're in an interview and it's going and you're in the middle of it and it doesn't seem like you're reaching a conclusion, and then all of a sudden it abruptly ends and the recruiter goes, okay, that's all I have today. I appreciate it. We'll be in touch if we want to move forward. That right there, that is not a good sign. It's one thing if they go, oh my gosh, we're right at the end of it. I've got another call to jump onto. Ben, I am so sorry I had to go, but I'll be in touch soon. That's different. But if you're just in a call and it's going fine, or in an interview and it's going fine and it super abruptly ends, Well, that, my friend, is a sign that you won't get the job. There you have it. That is 6 more signs that you won't get the job. If you are just seeing this, and this is the first of the series, go watch part 1 and part 2. Look for signs you won't get the job and signs you won't get the job part 2. Those are the videos. They're going to be online. You can find them on my channel, and you can find a bunch of other reasons. There is one more video in the series, which will be coming out next week. I hope you like it. If you have watched this entire video and you are not subscribed, please do so. You've already watched me for like 5.5 minutes. There is something between us. I know you feel it. And if you have already subscribed and you are back here watching this video, man, I just hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Good luck in your next interview. You got this.